Hello, hello. Yep. Yo.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to GTV. I am Gman, your host. And today, I just want to talk about why I believe that I'm effective when it comes to dealing with online atheists. And I was inspired to make this video by, how can I put this? By a person who is a failure just like the rest of you.
He doesn't want to say the name.
There are two things that I can guarantee you atheists will
Don't
never
say my
do
name.
in this life. Number one, they will never deconvert me. Okay? Nothing that they say to me.
All right, real quick, folks. Uh, I'm trying to test load. So Discord has what you call them now? It has video. So let me try to fix these windows. I'm playing around with shit, just so y'all know. Discord. Oh, you know what? Let me not do
I'm
that.
trying to see if you're live. I didn't get any notification.
Should be. Do window display left. Hmm.
All right, notification came through. I got it.
Yeah. All right. Because I'm trying to get it so that people can see it, but then see Discord here. Shit, man, what's going on? Oh, I see. I locked it down. That's why. There we go. All right. There we go. I'm playing with stuff, folks. I'm playing with stuff. Give me a second. I need to put the alert box at the top, actually. There we go. All right. So if you do, all right.
Oh shit, you're live.
Yes.
Whoops.
It's
Yes, ma'am.
literally in the live stream.
I
Live.
am not paying attention. I just woke up. Like I went to work, came back, took a nap, went out again, came back, took a nap, and now I'm on the computer. I'm like so fucking not here right now. Anyway, what are you guys doing?
So I went live earlier today, and Sugar Tits decided that he wanted to copy like my video, like title and everything, just copy it. And so now he's well, I got inspired to make this by, well, a certain somebody. It's like, come on, if you're gonna be sly, like just like I got a screenshot like showing here. Where is it? I have a screenshot showing my title and when I actually uploaded it, and then his. Right, so
The question is, did he spell everything correctly?
That's a good question.
Because if he did, I'm gonna give it to him. That's fine.
Oh no,
I don't mind.
he copy and pasted. All he did was add atheist at the end of it. Yeah, so he copy pasted my shit. Audio's kind of low. Yeah, so my audio may be low because I just came out of well, let me not say that live. Let me fix that. Let me fix. Yeah, it's. I don't know why it does that. Yep, you guys are right. That's why it's doing that. Boom. All right, I should be way better now. It's at 71%. Okay, so if people want to come in, feel free.
Yeah, your screen.
Nothing
It's
that they
screaming.
show me is ever going to be enough to deconvert me. Okay, notice I said
Testing,
atheist and not
testing.
somebody else. Because quite
Testing,
frankly,
testing. Three.
you have to actually know things in order to actually deconvert somebody. When you tell everybody that morality is subjective, when you tell everyone that even if God came down from heaven and ate a meal with you, that you wouldn't believe that is him. You have made yourself look so insane that it's impossible for you to have any real effectiveness against me. All right? They will never deconvert me because they don't have any evidence for God not existing. They don't have any good arguments that God doesn't exist. They don't have anything to suggest that God exists. The only thing they have is their faith, and that's about it. The second reason, oh, I'm sorry, no, actually, I gotta talk on this a little bit more as far as them deconverting me. Now, if they can't deconvert me, then other Christians can look upon someone and say, you want to know what?
When has anyone ever said anything about deconverting Gman? Like, he keep bringing this shit up like somebody actually said it.
Trick G-Man or show
But you
G-Man
know
that God,
you
that God
know
is
he
real. These
believes that
atheists simply
atheists are
can't
trying
prove
to
that.
take over
Atheists
this
cannot come to
nation
me
and make it secular so
and
that
prove to
people
me
can start,
that there is no
wielding
God. And that
hatchets going
encourages a
after
lot of different
Christians.
people.
Seems
You know what I mean? A
plausible to
lot of
me.
atheists
Also, how's
don't
my internet
understand
doing?
that.
I'm at my new place
You
and
know
we
what I
don't have
mean?
Gnet no more.
A lot
It
of
is
them don't
much
get, and a lot
crisper
of people, and a lot of the
before.
atheists don't
Well, we have
comprehend
fiber, so that helps.
that
Hell
when you
yeah.
walk around claiming that you're God's gift to the planet, claiming that you're smarter than everybody, and you
Also,
can't
did
even
you like the floof?
or make sense to certain
Sleepy
Christians,
baby.
a lot of people are going to begin to doubt
That's
your
Cora.
ability
She's
to
adorable.
say and do the
Oh
things
my
that you
god.
do, or the
Could have
things that you
mistaken
claim.
her for like a
Number
plushie.
two, one of the things about me that is extremely consistent on YouTube is I don't take the atheist community's garbage. I will not allow them to twist the scriptures and come to me and try to use it to try to, you know, have permission to come after me and think that they're not going to get a receipt. It doesn't work that way. Atheists will take advantage of what the scripture says about us turning the other cheek and being loving towards everyone, and think that we're just supposed to just sit there and take it and do nothing back. This is the primary reason why they don't go after Muslims, because Muslims will put a bullet in their head. A Muslim will blow them up. A Muslim will end these people, and that's why they don't do these things to a Muslim. These Muslims are very serious about their
Holy shit.
religion that they have. I'll be nice today. They're very serious about their
We all
religion,
fear the Muslims.
and they are a
So
very
violent.
violent group of people. That's why the atheists don't.
I
deal with them.
mean,
They come after
if he's
Christians
using
because
his
they believe that we're
stepfather and
always
me
gonna
as
turn the other
examples, I
cheek.
can't
I'm sorry.
understand where he got
There are
that
times in
from.
the scripture where we don't do that.
Wait,
Just
his
go look up King
stepfather
David.
also likes
You
skinny
know what I
white
mean?
dudes?
Go look at the
Fuck
prophet
off.
Elijah, and you're going to see where we can get quite offensive when we want to. All right. The Bible says that. The Bible says that that those of us who are Christians, those of us who are saved, are as bold as a lion. That the righteous are as bold as
Why
a
is he
lion.
so obsessed with boldness?
If you know the
This
truth
seems
of
really
God's word,
childish.
you can stand up against anybody, and that includes atheists.
That's when
who
you
are on
have
the
only
internet
one
who like
positive
to
trait,
twist
you gotta let everybody
philosophy,
know.
twist science, and try to
But
twist
is
the
it
Bible
positive
to their
in
own
his
meaning.
case?
You
Here's
have
the
to
thing,
look
ladies
at
and
it from a
gentlemen.
tard perspective.
There was a time when
Yeah, I
atheists were
mean, from a
dangerous in America.
tarted perspective,
I'll use
clearly,
Dragnet as
but
an
like,
example. Okay?
he's just like,
He used to
it's just
be,
him being really
he had a lot to do
you know?
with TST, that was run by JD Kane.
Oh my
And
god.
I
really could not get over the fact on
he was involved in helping JD Kane get a lot of his subscribers and a lot of the views that he was getting, and getting a lot of the guests that he was getting on the show, forming a partnership with JD Kane, and it was actually being somewhat effective. Then everyone stopped watching him, and he just stopped doing what he's doing on his YouTube channel. Then there's Steve McRae
on with life.
and the
No,
non-sequitur show.
we all got bored of it. Like, it was the same stupid shit. So it was like,
was going on in their
there's no
background.
point in doing it.
Or no,
Yeah, it had
not
nothing
the
to do with,
non-sequitur
like,
show. And he had a lot to do with that movement growing.
Like, there's only
They
so
got
many
into an
times you can
argument.
go over like the
You
same
know what I mean? They
rehashed
went their different
creationist
ways.
arguments
Steve
before
McRae kept
people are
being
just too
successful,
fucking
got
bored to
involved
talk
with
about
Kyle,
it anymore.
did the non-sequitur show. They started arguing about money, now they're done. You know what I mean? As long as the atheists are bickering with each
Secular.
other, and as long as the atheists are focusing on trolling, listen to me very carefully here. As long as these atheists are focusing on trolling each other and trolling other people, as long as atheists are focusing on being comedians and
Let me
entertainers,
keep this fucking
a lot
preview
of
going.
these atheists
Because every time I
will
click
not
off,
be
it stops.
effective in winning people to atheism. That is why atheism in America is on the
Are
decline.
you screen
Because
sharing application or are you sharing your window?
a lot
I'm just
of
sharing my
people don't
window.
have
I can't
confidence
get
in
the
the
application to work.
argumentation that these people use. Now, I
because
didn't
it's
say secularism wasn't growing. I am saying that atheism is on a major decline here. Okay, you'll notice that more and more people don't identify as being atheists no more. Some of them are even ashamed to say that they're identified as being an atheist. And it's awesome. It's great because I think a lot of them are starting to understand the embarrassment that is behind calling yourself an atheist. Do you see how
Really?
atheists conduct themselves? These are supposed to be the people that use logic. These are supposed to be the people that operate using reason. These are supposed to be the people that are supposed to be operating according to their
Yeah, you're
intellect.
posting
You know
something
what I
in
mean? And then when
general.
you get into a
Can you
room with
read
4 or
just the
5 of
headline? You don't
them,
have to go through the whole thing.
it's just
Can
all
you
of them
read the
talking at the
headline of
same
it
time.
and the
No one's
source?
properly defining their words. They seem like people who never even heard the word logic actually then actually try to use it. They have no idea what reason is or anything like that. It seems like they don't even know how to properly solve problems with the way that they think and the way that they behave. You understand what I'm saying? I can confidently sit in this chair and say that God exists, that He is real, okay, and that we have shown them.
All right, so this is National Geographic News. The world's newest major religion, no religion. Oh,
And if you type literally anything like that, you get The Atlantic, you get CNN. I just chose National Geographic because it has a nicer, catchier headline.
you mean Gman has no idea what actual stats are? Or no, let's not even pretend. Let's not even do that.
Enough
No, I mean, if
evidence
you want to
for me
fact
to
check
sit
them
here and
live,
be
I'm
able to
down
say
for
that,
it. Fuck
and they
it.
got to sit back and be good little atheists and not say nothing. God exists. He's real.
Alan Reyes says G-Man is a lowlife. That's true.
Answered prayer, the cosmological argument. We proved it with all of those things.
I love how I had to slide in his own.
What has atheists proved on here? That they know some jokes. Who's there? No wonder they're not growing on here. All they're interested in is their comedic, their comedic opinions and just doing what they do on here. That's all they care about. All right. So when these intellectuals come to me, and I know a lot of you noticed it last night, whether you want to admit it or not, and a lot of you noticed
Jack,
it during the
look
pre-trial.
at what's
Atheists
behind
are
him.
incapable of actually
Working
remaining.
on
A
the wall.
lot of them, not all of them, but a lot
That
of them
toilet
are
paper?
very much incapable
Yeah.
of having a serious conversation with anybody. Now, what is their excuse for this?
Whose Airbnb is he
That
staying
person that
at?
I'm talking to is a joke.
Shit.
Let's take a look at some of the people that are saying these kind of things,
Like
ladies and
his
gents.
old grandmother or like a very old aunt.
The people that are calling other people jokes are the same people that don't know what the definition of a Christian is.
Hey
They
Barney,
don't
if you want to
understand
come in and
morality.
join us, you're more
They
than
don't
welcome. Have
understand
fun.
basic human communication. These people don't know how to have a productive conversation with anybody.
Conductive.
They just don't. A lot of them don't. As long as rooms like as long as Steve McRae, Dragnaut, and what was the other room? The Geek Room. See, I'm already forgetting about those guys. Like people like that and the drunken peasants are focusing on entertaining you. They're not spreading atheism. So again, it's not about winning, because as far as I'm concerned, the intellectual battle is over. They lost, and I think they understand that. Okay. Now the goal, I guess, right now is to make sure that the people who are on the fence is going to come out. Okay, they need to see they need to see a strong Christian stand up to them, show them that they're not as smart as they think they are, show them that they're not good people. You're better off remaining in the religion that you're in than you are deconverting and becoming an atheist.
As the poster child
because
for this.
chances are, if you're a Muslim, you're probably going to respect your parents. If you become an atheist, you're no longer going to do that.
What?
Okay? If you become an atheist, you're not going to respect your parents, and you're not going to teach other people to respect your parents. Okay? If you become an atheist, you're going to think murder is okay in certain situations. If you become an atheist, you're going to think rape is okay in certain situations.
But so do
If you
you.
become an atheist, you're going to think
If God
that,
commands it, you say it's fine.
that mocking them and ridiculing them in public is a normal thing and should be okay for you to do. They want you to get away from the idea of respecting and loving people and not touching things that don't belong to you. They don't care about that stuff. All these atheists care about, ladies and gents, is themselves. If you deconvert and you become an atheist, you're going to become a very selfish, miserable, depressed human being. And the way we know that these people are selfish, depressed, miserable human beings is by the
Nate
way they
seems like all
behave
of
when they
those
talk to
things.
other
You know,
people.
when I met him, he did
They'll
not
get in a
seem
room with a
happy. He
strong
did not. He
alpha
was
male
not
like
generous
myself.
with his time.
You know what I mean? And they'll come in the room, and what they'll do
his, like,
is they'll
he was
come in
not a
there
giving
and they'll
person.
call you
He's
names.
just a very depressed, selfish person.
He just
Nate,
hated
how do you?
everything I gave him. You know, he was a really big
Yeah.
prick.
Wait,
Yeah,
did-
Nate,
did
you
he
you are
just-
just a selfish, depressed person, even though you saved G-Man's ass when his dick was burning.
Did he just call himself an alpha male? Did I just catch that?
He did. He's
Oh, I'm only half paying attention. Did he call?
So I had mentioned being an alpha male, or not actually me not being an alpha male in my stream, and it's funny that he picked up on that because I was making a greater point about people on the internet trying to be something they're not.
What is Gman's highest level of
Dude, he
education?
doesn't watch you.
My guess is the 5th grade.
Yeah, he doesn't watch this.
No, he just, copies my same format and same title and everything and just mentions everything that I mentioned. That's really funny. Wow, he really...
Drag, I mean, that explains why he was so afraid of me, you know.
Yeah, because alpha males really show their dominance by being afraid of other men. Man, that's... Wow.
By squeezing their muscles.
I wanna bottle his self-confidence and sell it to people. I just want to just wring him dry. I don't actually. Let me not say that.
Get fucked. Look, I think you just need to pull G-Man aside in a nice Skype call or something. Just figuratively put your hand on his shoulder and just be like, you know what? All men are kings. You are worthy. You are listened to. I see you, G-Man. It's okay. And I think this will all blow over.
You're a beautiful human being.
Thank you.
Human being.
I'm a human being. Yeah, I'm about the same
You
size.
may be wrong from time to time, but you're a human being.
Look, Drag, I think it's clear that what alpha males do is they fucking abandon their child, especially when they have disabilities, and then they try to clout chase off of everyone that they can and basically make themselves a living slave to a morbidly obese woman who seems to be poisoning her husband at times.
Nailed it.
Oh,
Nailed it.
I may or may not have gotten an old video that Shanny. Oh, hi Shanny and Rev, by the way. May have an old video where Rev isn't quite lucid, and they don't know that they're still alive, and you can kind of hear them having sex. May or may not have that video.
Does it sound like mac and cheese?
Sounds like a dog eating mayonnaise.
Pick on you like the little schoolyard little bullies in order to make themselves feel better. These are the kind of people that get up in the morning and watch Jerry Springer and says, well, at least I'm not like these people. Or they'll watch Maury Povich and be like, at least I'm not these people. That's what the atheist community is turned into. That's what they turned into.
I'm not gonna lie, like I do.
I'm a very necessary element here online because they don't know what to do with me. Coming in a room and then laughing at my jokes is great. At the end of the day, can you give me a good reason why I should stop believing in God? Why doesn't God exist? You know, a lot of these atheists lost so many brain cells over the last 3 years, they can't even answer that question. Here's another good one. Can they show me why intelligent design is not science? No, they can't, because they lack the brain cells to be able to do it. But I can tell you why evolution is not science and why it's a pseudoscience. You cannot show me how mutations create new anatomical features in any type of animal. You can't do it. You can't do it. I asked how many evolutionists last night to prove that I'm related to a zebra. They can't do it. It's just a religious claim that they make. You understand? They spent so much time teasing other people. They spent so much time being jerks on here and walking right into a trap that they forgot that they're atheists and they're trying to spread this stuff.
We forgot the trap that we were setting that no one ever actually set, that he made up.
S.J. Thomason's not going to deconvert and become an atheist. Beckel's not going to deconvert and become an atheist. Sean Harrison's not going to deconvert and become an atheist. In fact, when was the last time you guys won somebody to atheism?
It's not a fucking competition.
When is the last time you guys won someone to atheism? Have you ever taken the time out to think about that?
When is the last time you won someone to come to Christianity?
You won somebody to atheism.
In fact, Gman was pivotal in somebody deciding that they didn't want to be a
I
Christian.
was thinking the same thing. You haven't won nobody in a long time. So what's your
G-Man's
goal
gonna
as an
win that
atheist?
fight
then?
against grammar
Is it
one
just
day.
your goal to hunt down
No,
and
no,
find
it's not.
Christians and laugh at them? Don't you think that's a miserable existence that
What's
you
the why
have?
is G-Man wearing a dress?
You have a
Because
very
that's all he can
miserable
afford.
existence because all you do is hunt down Christians so that you can laugh at them.
Have you seen his leather? Do you remember the leather jacket he wore?
That's all you can do.
It was like 3 sizes.
That's all you
You know,
can
bigger.
do.
He got it from Ken Jones.
I don't just talk about atheists on the internet. I talk about the Hebrew Israelites. I talk about witches. I talk about people who are in Wicca. I talk about LaVeyan Satanists. I talk about Luciferians. I talk about just about everybody.
The last time we
I don't
talked
just talk
about
about
that.
atheists on here.
You let Vaughn run.
All the
And I
important
foresee a day where a lot of Christians are going to stop talking about you guys because you guys have turned into a bunch of Bernie Macs. You know what I mean? You turned into a lot of
Thank you.
Eddie Murphys. You turned into stand-up comedians. You
Wait,
guys don't know
That's
much.
a pretty good
You
compliment.
understand what I'm saying?
Wait,
I want to help
like,
you guys with your
what
self-esteem.
year does he
And
think
the
it
first
is
thing
that
that you
Bernie
guys need
Mac
to
is a
do is
relevant
this, all
reference?
right?
He's been dead for a decade.
First thing that you guys need to do is this.
I'm like, I still
Stop
would take that as a
lying
compliment.
to yourself.
Said
You are
George
not as
Carlin,
smart
I
as
would
you
still
think
take
you
it
are.
as a compliment.
When you're
All right,
honest
I just
with
want to
yourself,
say something here, and then
Brad,
everyone
you're
when
a
you're
regular
honest with
will
yourself,
see
Sinbad.
when you
this.
start
The picture behind G-Man, are those flowers or is that rolls of toilet paper?
I think that's toilet paper. It might be rose.
Yep.
I think it's toilet paper.
Pretty sure it's toilet paper.
Now you will never unsee it.
60% sure it's toilet paper.
Yeah.
I like to think of Sam as the Shecky Green of atheists.
I stole $3,000.
All right, someone stole $3,000. Who is this? Oh shit, I missed some super chat. Maynard Save says G-Man's life is an example of Christianity. Who wants it? That's mean, sir. Buck Melanoma says I'm converting just to re-deconvert to spite D-Man or G-Man. Jesus.
Freedom! Most people don't know how to deal with a grown man who acts like a 5-year-old throwing a temper tantrum.
You know what? That's a good point, Jeremy Pace. Good point, sir.
True.
Accepting this, okay? Then you can open up a book and start learning for real, okay? And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Just admit that you're not as smart as you are. Just admit it. Say, you want to know what? I've been lying to myself. I really don't understand biology that well. What I should do is go back to school and learn about biology and look at it from an objective stand.
Wilson, you
Maybe
gotta raise
I'll
the volume of
understand
your
why
mic.
so many
We're
people
missing you.
don't believe in this wacky theory called evolution. Come to think about it, let me go learn about philosophy again.
Hana,
Let me go
same
make
goes for you.
sure-
We can barely
Let
hear
me
you.
go make sure that I myself
Is this any
understand
better for you,
philosophy and
Kurats?
how to be a philosopher before I talk to a person like G-Man and I get embarrassed. You understand what I'm saying? Or another Bible-believing Christian like S.J. Thomason or Veckel or whatever. Where you won't get laughed out of the building and then be shown in Scripture why you're wrong about your criticisms. I'm necessary and very effective against the atheist community because when I get in the room with these guys and they're ready to have an intellectual conversation, they can't even last 5 minutes. And that's the truth. They can't last 5 minutes. I know when the conversation's over. Oh, you can't prove that God exists. Yes, I can. You already know that he exists. You just suppress the truth and unrighteousness. Well, G-Man, how do you know I'm suppressing anything? Have you accepted God by faith? I don't believe it. There you go. There you go right there. There you go right there. Conversation over.
God damn,
Or
you
what
got
if
us
you
with
guys
that
try to
TV
say, yeah, I
script.
tried
Shit.
it by faith. Oh, really? So tell me what it was like to have the Holy Spirit living inside you. Conversation over. Doesn't matter what direction you go in, conversation over.
Why? Okay.
Stop trying to think this, okay? Don't.
You saw it
don't use
yesterday
your brain.
during the
Just let it
pre-trial.
ride.
No. I was trying to figure out fucking.
1 minute you
how to
guys saying that you're
Discord,
these good people,
but Discord apparently doesn't
and
have that
everybody else
functionality.
is horrible.
Nope.
And then the next minute, in several YouTube comments, the atheist community was saying, no, I don't consider myself to be a good person. I got to work on myself every day. There are people, I was very proud of those people who finally came to that understanding. I might not need 50 more videos talking about this topic, maybe 3 or 4 more tops, maybe 3 or 4 more pre-trials, and I have the rest of you guys saying that.
Please do 3 or 4 trials.
Can I get
You know what I
Can I
mean?
get a pre-trial?
So, again, you're not going to deconvert nobody by over talking people. gish galloping them and not letting them talk. Like honestly, one of y'all biggest problems is you guys think the audience is stupid. And you don't think they understand, they don't understand what is actually going on in the room. It's like, well, you just ask G-Man a question, let him answer. If you don't let G-Man answer it, you're gonna look stupid. And then when you was in my
And the
room,
Gish Gallop was named
and I was
after
asking specific questions about how do you plead and this, that, and the other, and you're saying things like, I'm not, okay, you know what, I did blaspheme the Holy Spirit. Do you know what that means to a Christian? Like, do you understand what that means when we're listening? Say, wait a minute, did this guy just admit he blasphemed the Holy Spirit? I ain't listening to him no more. Like honestly, I know what I'm doing when I'm asking these questions. There were some Christians in the audience that understood, and their faith was being even stronger when they saw how you guys was being exposed. I told you it was going to be a monumental event where I was going to prove that there was no good people in this community, that you was all sinners. You wanted proof that the Bible was valid and should be trusted. Just go watch the pre-trial. That's all the proof you need. And you can downvote it into oblivion. It isn't going to change the fact that everybody who came in that room was shown to be an immoral person, including myself.
So, like, what's the point of then?
The Bible says that we have all sinned and has fallen short of the glory of God.
Is that flowers
Let the
behind
frustration
Gman or a
flow
boutique of
through you.
tampons?
Let it flow through you, and then let it go. And be honest with yourself. The Bible is a valid source of information, and you are a sinner. You have transgressed the law of God. You have fallen short of the mark. Now, I would also like to say this too. Who do you think is winning this battle when atheists can't be intellectuals no more? And they're coming in the room and they're trolling people, pretending that a person it shouldn't be taken serious. You see, there are different communities in this wonderful platform that we call YouTube. I have Christians watching me, Muslims watching me, Hebrew Israelites watching me, Catholics watching me, atheists watching me. Just because you got a four-eyed, bald-headed atheist telling everybody that that I'm not to be taken seriously doesn't mean that people don't take me seriously.
Drag, you better
Get
be
that through
careful.
your
He's coming
thick
at you. You
heads.
hear these insults? Fucking top tier.
I am very concerned
Greg, you don't
about
suffer
Christians
from male pattern
listening
He
to
called,
the
he
atheist
called you
community
bald and
and
four
then
eyes, man.
converting
These
and
jokes are
becoming
fucking top
atheists.
tier. He's gunning for you.
The good news is
You're
Yes.
bald and four eyes.
none of you are winning nobody with
I
what
thought he
you
was an
guys are doing right now.
overweight coward.
So we have nothing to worry about. So now take this into consideration. Not only did you lose the great debate on whether or not God existed, now you're losing another debate. And the debate is, and pay attention, you atheists, because this went over your heads yesterday. Can you be good without God?
Yes.
And the answer is no.
No.
Humanism failed yesterday, big time. You can laugh it up all you want, but at the end of the day, like I said, victory is sweet. And when we do the pre-trials next week, I'm going to prove it again. I'm going to prove that everyone who comes in that room who hits that docket is not a good person, and they're going to have to admit that they're not a good person. I already admitted that I'm not a good person.
We know.
I do good things in the name of my Lord and my Savior Jesus Christ. Jesus said it best. He says, no one is good. That means the Geek Room is not good, Sabella's not good, Ape's not good, Beckel is not good, True Empiricism ain't good. The only person is good is God. That's it. The same God that you guys want to call a moral monster, immoral monster, God is the only one that is good.
And a nice
No, Sabella, you're not good. You're a wicked sinner who needs to repent.
Wicked.
Jesus said no one is good.
Jesus!
Jesus.
Of course, you're not gonna accept that because you're not
By
a
the
follower
way,
of Christ.
you should read
You don't
Dorohedoro.
obey
This
his
manga
teachings
is
or
fucking
anything like
awesome.
that.
What is it?
We'll talk about that on your
Dorohedoro.
docket
I'm
next
like
week.
a couple chapters away from the end right now. It's so
How
good.
do I?
Just Sounding out, pronunciate. Do, ro, he, do, ro.
Now, here's the other question.
If you see a guy
If
with a
you're not
lizard head,
good,
that's the
if
right
you're not a
name.
good person, then and you're a horrible person, then why are you making fun of people who are just like you?
Where can I?
Why are you making fun of people who are just like you? I use the geek room since I see them here. If you're nothing but a bunch of horrible people who are immoral to the core, why are you judging other people who are immoral?
How dare you say me promoting Matt Bell, the
Answer the
pedophile,
question.
is bad? You bad person.
Why are you, who is an immoral person, attacking another immoral person? You want to know why? Because it's and listen to me very carefully, Geek Room. I'm trying to help you with your cognitive
Matt
dissonance.
Bell alive?
Because that's what it comes down. You're
Yeah, he's
showing
just
your
in prison.
cognitive dissonance. You're not being consistent with your pathetic worldview. That's why you need to come out of that cult called atheism, and you need to come to the light that can only be found in Jesus Christ. I know a lot of you guys was told that I'm this dummy and I don't know what I'm talking about and I can be beat in 1, 2, 3 and all this other nonsense and whatnot. Welcome to reality. Welcome to reality.
Spell reality.
I'm a whole lot more effective than Four Eyes over there on the other side of YouTube.
Oh no!
I can promise you that.
Why does he think that that's a good insult?
And I
have
can't
no
wait
idea.
till he finally understands
Hey, you with the
that
bad
Jesus
vision.
Christ is
Like-
Lord. I'm gonna host a Google Hangout when he becomes a
Hey,
believer.
you with the dirty penis.
Maybe when I was in like grade school.
I mean, I think that Cora, stop exploring. Sorry about that. That's fucking dumb.
I'm
For
gonna
all
do
you
something,
people out
Dragon.
there
I
that
want
are
to see if
planning
this
on
pops
making
up in a
YouTube
video.
videos and talking about how your mother raised you and how much of a good person you are, please understand, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand. Please understand. You're not good. You're not good. You're not good. Only God is good.
Now we wait.
And if you don't know him and you're not obeying his word, then you are going to be tormented with the devil and his angels in the lake of fire for your rejection of Jesus Christ. It's really that simple. And it's not like any of you atheists out there can disprove me that, can disprove that. It's not like any of you people out there that call yourself atheists can disprove that. This is what it's like sitting on the top of the mountain.
Is that a
How
Snickers
you guys feel right now is how it's
fucking
like to be on the bottom of the
protein
mountain,
shake?
getting trampled underfoot.
Well, like me and Sabella were trying to figure out what he was
Snickers?
drinking at earlier because he was. It looked like a beer bottle.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it
it's
was
some
a-
type
I
of
truly do feel
protein. It looks like a
sorry for you,
protein drink.
No, okay, no, okay.
And
What he just held up is a
Oh, yeah,
Snickers
that's a
flavored
protein.
chocolate milk. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not a
that's-
protein drink.
Whatever.
Yes,
same
yes,
thing.
it's just a plastic bottle. Of
He
chocolate
knocks
milk
his camera
in it.
over.
So, what did Jeremy said? Gman is calling people four eyes. That hurts coming from the midget, right? Like it's like, come on, dude. At least my PP doesn't burn, but all right.
Hey, chill with the short jokes, man.
You guys
G-Man's
keep walking
taller
around
than
here
you.
telling yourself lies about me. You lie about my sexuality.
Midget.
You lie about my living situation. You lie about my finances. You lie about a lot of things on here.
Were
Can
you
you
that
guys find
short?
something that's actually truthful to say something about me? Because trust me, I can give you the ammunition if you want. Okay, I have a temper.
Now I'm trying to
problem. I
remember
have
how
an
tall
awesome
Hana
temper.
is.
I'm 5'5".
I'm a very passionate person.
Yeah, but you don't
The
run
raps
into
I do,
traffic.
maybe I should be doing them, maybe I shouldn't. Like there's real ammunition out there for you, but you don't gotta
I pay
make
my
stuff
taxes,
up.
you know.
It just makes you look weaker than you
Your
already
taxes.
look.
You're working a laundromat.
Do you guys realize there ain't none of you in the atheist community that can defeat true empiricism in a debate on evolution?
Oh God.
Do you guys understand that there is none of you
Oh,
The
God.
fact that
will
my
be able
T
to
cell
defeat
count's probably
Bethel in
higher
a
than
debate
his
about
makes me
morality?
the winner.
Do you understand that there are none of you that will defeat me on the topic on evolution? Do you guys realize there is none of you that will ever defeat Kent Hovind in evolution? Do you guys really do you guys understand that we prove to you that God exists on a regular basis? Do you guys understand that we show you the superiority of Christianity to atheism on a daily basis? Do you guys understand that?
Man, what I would give to be this delusional for like a day.
Fatima Blue puts it perfectly. She says, I don't think anyone cares about debates anymore. I know, Fatima Blue. That is the whole
I think if you got
point.
high as
And
fuck
to make
on
sure they stay that
shrooms
way.
or something, maybe. Like,
And to make sure they stay
but then again,
that
you might
way.
experience
Drag
ego
is taking
deaths
a
that
lot
be
of
the
credit
opposite
for
of what
stuff
this
that
is.
he had nothing to do. He has been manipulated to stay in the garbage can where he belongs.
So now there's a conspiracy. The fact that I don't care about the stupid shit that they care about. Now it's, hey, what's going on, Acetal? Hey, buddy, what's going on there? Okay, we can't hear you.
How's the COVID, Acetal?
Fuck your Puma.
Like the first
Yeah, no,
time
his
we
mic's
want
not
him to speak, we can't hear him.
Yeah, his mic's not working.
Here's the floof, Hana.
Hi.
Cora, say hi to the camera.
Oh my god, that smile.
Didn't take Sam long to start molesting the dog.
I know, he's already
Whenever he sees a dog,
just instantly.
giddy.
You have a floof? I must touch. Not talking lovely
can't disagree.
peaches molestation, but still.
Fuck you.
Turns camera off, that's right.
Fuck. I'm liking this this new feature for Discord. Oh, okay. God damn it. That's too much shit on my desk.
So, is there an option to control the volume for that screen share?
Yes.
Where?
Let me find it.
Because I tried turning drag down himself, but it didn't change the volume.
Nope.
And I was like,
settings.
I know when you're doing it as a regular
Can you guys hear me?
screaming.
Yep.
Okay.
no. So when it was just regular like screen share, like there's a volume control.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for
I
now.
think drag has to change the volume on the video itself.
Yeah,
Oh, is it too
that's what I
loud?
think.
Okay, then there isn't.
Yeah. Because
Oh no, there it is.
It's
on.
fine for me,
where
but Xavier
is
is
it?
a fucking
Okay.
death fuck.
Lower right hand side, you'll see a little volume control, but that might just be for the whole thing.
Okay.
Because right now, like I'm just having my main monitor play the sound through my microphone.
Yeah.
You know, I just couldn't hear other people speaking with the screen share.
It's fine.
Like,
I'm not saying anything important.
Yeah.
Okay, let me turn it down a little bit.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Okay,
You're
alright.
good. Found the volume thing. So.
Yes, we're
Yes.
live. It's literally the
I
room that
made
says
the
live
same
stream.
mistake. I made the exact same mistake. I
It
got that.
says live stream live.
It always says live, and I don't know how any of this works. You guys always have tabs that say live, always says live stream.
And
guys
they're
have
always
to-
live.
If it says live, we're live.
Yeah.
No, it
Assume
doesn't
we're
mean
live,
shh. It doesn't
and
mean
then
that.
don't just prattle on about mountain lions and pumas
But obscenities, just obscenities.
or other
No,
obscenities.
obscenities are fine, just
Yeah.
in the direction of the content, which is what we should be reviewing, right? Like we're reviewing content right now. Not fucking Cetal's mic problems.
No, wait, there's content.
I don't know what is
So-
this? What is this that we're
The
doing?
loose
Is that what we're
definition.
doing?
Why is drag's screen freaking the fuck out?
I don't know.
So Gman's working back in his old appliance store, or I mean the warehouse, whatever it is.
I
never
didn't say
left.
that.
He never left.
I don't think he's working. Period.
He's not working now because it's not an essential worker, but yeah, he never left.
You're telling me that the person getting paid under the table isn't an essential worker at that place?
I
He
know
is
the
so
guy who
essential.
doesn't pay income tax. Hardy har har. Fucking dick.
I'm pissed that I still had to pay
Wait a
taxes this
second.
year. That
Then
made
would
me
that
upset.
mean that Gman would not be able to get the special, the lockdown money stuff, the $1,200,
No, I
because
think
he
you.
doesn't
filed
pay
for
income
taxes.
tax?
If he filed for taxes, he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, he doesn't file taxes.
No,
Yeah,
he
if
still
you-
probably files taxes. He just files them as like unemployed.
Okay.
Or zero,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Go for the video because
We're
reasons.
also assuming that Gman has a bank account.
Yeah.
As an ineffective,
You don't have to get a
He'll
bank
get it.
account.
doing nothing with
He'll
himself
get it.
person.
He'll get a check in the mail, and then he'll go to a paid. What do you call it?
I don't know. I
Paid.
think it's gonna take maybe a couple more days, and
Cash for
people are gonna
checks.
start figuring things out. But at some point, you will.
And really, what's the difference between
At
a
some point you
paycheck
will.
and a shoebox?
See, a
on
lot
there?
of you are planning on
Or a
having
bank account.
Irate Alex make a
Did I
make a
jack Drag's
documentary about me.
browser?
Ooh, Irate Alex, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. A lot of you plan on having them
Oh,
get
it's echoing
together and make fun of me. Like I don't know how to make a documentary myself.
Drag,
guys
you got
are
it
funny.
echoing. Yeah.
Correct.
like
Nightwolf says, what qualifies somebody to be a good person? Someone who has either perfect or slightly perfect
Okay, so
moral
yeah, it's fine,
characteristics. And I'm sorry, the atheist community, the atheist community don't have that. They don't have perfect or almost perfect morality. You know what I mean? Their reputations
just
aren't
cut out?
great. I mean,
Stream
think
paused.
about it.
You
Says
minimized
Drag
the
has
window.
minimized their
cyber
windows.
bullies
Sit tight.
Sit tight.
We're sitting tight. How tight are
to
you
be
right
good
now,
people.
Because I'm pretty fucking
Very-
tight.
I feel
I'm
attacked that you guys made fun of me.
Granted, there's some
pretty
people on
loose.
YouTube who have done some things on
I'm
here
very
that
attacked,
I don't
and now I
agree
know
with, and
how
I'm
I see
quite
difference.
vocal about it.
Well, that's
Whether
if you
you
put
be
Puma.
Christian
Well,
or atheist,
I mean,
you used to be
I
a
don't
Christian
feel
or
attacked.
whatever, or theist or whatever.
The real question
Fact of
is,
the matter is, I'm
do you
very
need to
vocal
like
about
cool
it.
off in like a shower or
I'm
something
just not
afterwards, Sam?
hypocritical about it.
What kind
Oh
of
god,
shower
where's
you think
tatted with the
Oh.
soundboard?
Really?
And I'll prove to you
Yeah,
guys
that's
right
soundboard.
now why
Really,
a lot
man?
Yeah.
are
Reaching
just
that
horrible human
far?
beings. Let's take the whole the rumors that are spread about people.
Fuck you, Xavier.
You guys lie to a lot of people. You come along
God
with them.
damn.
I'm like, I heard
You
these
guys
new
lie
like German engineered
To
showers
a
are
lot
pretty
of
good.
people out there.
Oh my god,
good.
not
Is it-
live on
And you
air.
lied and you said
Is it
that you
because
don't operate
They're more like
because
sauna.
Cora's a
pseudoscience.
German Shepherd?
You lied to
German
people.
Yes.
Shepherd
You
mix?
lied to people and you told people that
I mean, at
you
this
make
point, I think
decisions
you're just
based
sticking
on
it to him.
demonstrable and empirical evidence.
Yeah.
That
That's
shoe
what
is
you
still
told the
like
world.
the.
And now the
that
world
meme
is
that I sent
watching
you
you all
and
believe
drag-
things based on a rumor.
Or did I send that to you
Let's
too?
get on to
Or
one of these rumors.
do I need to send that to you?
G-Man's gay.
Drag, fix your
What
shit.
a lot of you
Sam,
gullible,
did you get the meme of the
uneducated
shoe?
atheists don't
I
understand
don't
is
Puma?
this.
Okay.
The
Have
Hebrew
your window
Israelites, when I'm on the
minimized,
street,
so
calls
go
me
back
gay
to whatever
because
you
I
were
won't
fucking
join
with.
their cult.
That's what went wrong.
Copy link.
Guarantee
You minimize it again.
if I join
Okay.
the ISUPK tomorrow,
I got
they'll
this.
say
Okay,
everything
it's
they
in
did
your
was because they were
direct
mad
messages
about what I was
on
doing
here.
outside.
Awesome.
They've already admitted
And also, how's the
that.
internet for this new place?
I'm just gonna
Really
let this
much
fool
better.
keep saying the things
Much
that he's
better.
saying
Yeah, because I have good internet.
before I
So-
publicly come out with that.
Are
With
you?
the
Did
Hebrew
you move
Israelites.
to a new place, or are you?
I did
what-
move to a new place.
I'm
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so that's my roommate's dog, Cora. She's just chilling now. She's not being hyperactive.
Okay, just don't minimize the window. Okay.
Drag.
But yes,
You don't. Drag. What's this I hear about you clearly not owning a dictionary?
No, he hasn't read the dictionary.
You haven't memorized or read the dictionary. okay?
Okay.
Even though that was the meme for like how long of drag memorize the dictionary.
Well, apparently Gman has a receipt.
Has a
Has a
receipt for a
receipt for
dictionary.
what?
Drag not memorizing the dictionary.
Oh, because he said that
Oh.
he has an app that didn't Drag say a while ago he has an app that he learns like a new word from every day because it's like a game thing.
Is he like a 6-year-old?
Oh, that's what it is.
And you force yourself to use it.
I mean, it's interesting.
All right. Let's see what this. What's the app called?
Dictionary
The
app.
obnoxious.
Word a day.
How to
What
be
it
a
is, all this?
pompous prick in conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so obnoxious. You just drop these words and nobody knows the fuck you're talking about.
Maybe hygiene,
Oh, shit.
right? Like hygiene should be a word that he memorizes, and wash and dick.
That's a tough one, man.
And
Come on, man.
soap. I would say bacterial.
Yeah, in my beta testing the fucking
So can I just
Discord.
say how fantastic Discord is with their new update? I love it.
What is
Yeah.
this new update?
Fine,
It's
I got
not
the
nice one. Fix it.
fucking hell.
I mean, it would be a great update if fucking Drag understood how to work it.
I don't know what to tell you.
That would involve drag understanding how to work anything
You are the
technologically
worst
advanced.
at like talking while you're muted.
Yeah, seriously.
Drag
I'm
doesn't
sorry-
understand
so-
technology.
I have 2 windows and I have 2 separate screen capture programs along with another window to capture shit from. Every one of y'all can eat the inside of my asshole, just so y'all know that. You
Wait,
hear that
wait,
shit, don't
so
you?
you said 4 things that you have to keep track of.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure Gman was
yes,
like that.
because there's different audio levels for people on the outside and then the audio for y'all on the inside. And that's why I had the Geek Room do this shit, because fuck all that.
Hey, this is called producing. Welcome. We maybe could get Ballinator to do it for.
Oh, yeah, let me pay somebody who can barely hold down a fucking job to do this stupid shit.
I mean,
He just needs
I'm
a
gonna
bus
be honest.
pass,
He
okay?
could probably
just
do it
needs
better.
a bus pass.
Oh, yawn. Drag,
God
get your shit
damn.
together. Your shit. Get it. Collect it someplace.
Can I just pay
if
you to
were
do it?
Put in a box.
If you were autistic and useless, you could do this better.
Bullinator, if you need to make $5
Also,
a
Hana,
month,
check your text
hit up
messages.
drag.
Oh, that assumes that my phone is working.
But
How presumptuous.
Sam, did you look at that message or no?
Let's check my phone.
Not yet.
I'm just gonna start producing
You
edited
guys-
content.
You guys know what saponaceous is?
No.
No.
Like,
Oh my!
that's my
Did you not like memorize enough medical terminology while were you in school?
That's my word of the day, saponaceous. That's very it means soap like. So Gman should put some saponaceous
my
material on his
God.
dick in the shower.
What a dick!
Can
Hana,
you
did get that
imagine if
text?
Isidro was like
Yep.
the last person you saw when
Are
you're
you
sick
happy?
with COVID?
I'm very happy.
You're like, your doctor's a
Do you like her ears?
Sam, there are very few things I demand from friendships, and that is, if you have a pet, I should be getting daily updates on how your pet is doing. I'd give less of a fuck about you.
Send me
I just
pictures
wanna
of
know
your
your
dog's
pets are okay.
butthole.
That's for a
You guys want?
secret.
You guys want? You guys want?
This is what
catfishes?
atheists do. They're into bestiality.
Later.
Oh,
I gotta
God.
go unpack, guys.
He's
So
not gonna
I'll
say
be
no.
listening.
So,
Oh, you could just leave the dog on camera, and he left. Fuck it.
Hana, how many Skyrim mods have you downloaded?
14.
Does one cause you to have sex with the mayors? And did you check the mayor's genitalia?
Did you make sure it was biologically accurate?
I did not download any mods so that
You
I
know-
could have sexual relations with any NPC. Thank you.
Speaking of Von Helton and his mod fetishes, I liked that Von Helton was part of the kangaroo court because knowing that he's an abuser towards his children, he's into bestiality mods on computer games. I find that fascinating that he has the nerve to hold court against someone's morality.
Well, he's a former abuser of his children, no longer in his custody.
Hey,
Again,
That's true. If CPS takes your children away, then it doesn't count.
it's the
That's
fact
true.
that not only does he not have custody of his kids, he doesn't know where the fuck they are.
Good.
I don't think he cares. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
Finally got rid of them. Now I can get my young wife. Preferably a darker one this time. Maybe a little bit older. We'll go for 16.
Well,
Who's into vampire role playing?
you all noticed that the Tard from Jersey did say
You mean
that
Gary
the geek
Lawler?
room was worse
Right.
than pedophiles, and then had Von Helton on.
Yeah.
Well, to him, it's worse. To him, it's worse.
Well, I
Not
mean,
saying that Von's a pedophile, but I am saying Von is an abuser. of
no,
children,
Von
which
Von
is-
definitely has an attraction for. Well, he's an ephebophile technically. He does have an attraction for young teenage girls. He has expressed that on
So,
numerous
I mean,
occasions.
So he leaves a paper trail of a pedophile.
Look, in Bible times, that was okay.
Like, that's why he got mad when I mentioned the Kelly files, where somebody fucking catfished him as a 14-year-old girl, and they got transcripts where he's asking her for fucking pics and shit.
My God, is this real?
Yeah. Oh, if you want the Kelly files, I know fucking Lusty's watching. Fucking, I'm sorry, Wilson. Do you who's a good source other than Secular Opinion for the Kelly files video?
Probably Lusty.
Yeah, I know Lusty has them. Yeah, it circles around. I had it at one point, but people sent me a whole bunch of shit and I ended up losing it. But yeah, the Kelly. That's why he got pissed when I mentioned the Kelly files.
I actually think that video is on Schneider Hand.
Oh, is it Snyder Handy Mist? Okay, there you go. There you go.
You know, it was Positively Godless that did To
Yep.
Catch a Predator with Luke Dog.
Yeah.
And got Luke Dog.
So
Good.
you know who Schneider Handman is, right?
I don't know who he is. I've talked to him before, but I don't know his docs. If that's what you're asking.
Well, his former persona.
Oh, who he used to be? Is it one of the old antagonists of Vaughn that he likes to mention?
Didn't Vaughn say he was going to marry a Vietnamese woman?
That Vaughn claimed cut off his wife's oxygen overnight and arranged his wife to get raped on the Greyhound bus by a black man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Does he know this the same person?
Schneider is.
Okay.
Because he only ever refers to them by former persona in his actual.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's why I know who you're talking about roughly, so I don't want to accidentally say the name and spoil all the fun. Buck Melanoma said, didn't Vaughn say he was going to marry a Vietnamese woman? That may be new. I remember he was talking about he was looking for a black chick because he had a black chick in Skyrim that he could have sex with. So I don't keep up with Vaughn fetishes. They're less interesting to me than like D-Roy's.
I don't know, the fucking animal thing where he's downloading and Sokka catches it. He's downloading all these animal fetish things. Like, that's freaking weird. That's weird shit.
He was complaining about the accuracy of the horse vaginas.
Well,
yes, the vagina isn't accurate.
Right. So Sokka.
Yeah. Game that is 9 years old.
So Sokka is on there because Sokka is one of the people who makes different types of mods, right? And so.
But not those kind of mods.
No, not the like for like regular adult human intercourse. I think he's made some assets where you can see titties or something like that. Like nothing really out there, right?
Just the bounce.
Yeah,
right?
Just a little bit of physics. It comes in handy. But he saw Von Helton's screen name and so, oh shit, is this the real Von Helton? And so he starts kind of following him around on the forums, and then he gets Von Helton to send him his whole mod list because he sees him talking about. Him having issues with the collision. I think it was something to do with the collision detection and the appearance of the external genitalia on a mare during sex scenes. So yeah, this is in a game. So
issues in his life. These are the issues in his life.
It may look
the horse's dick doesn't swing right.
Well, the horse's vagina, right, doesn't look realistic, right? And when you're having sex with it, the lips don't. I guess purrs as like they're supposed to.
That's what he said.
He's examined a horse vagina. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
What he said.
That's what I'm summarizing it, but he complained that it didn't look realistic.
Oh my god.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, originally his first complaint was the fact that at launch, all the horses you could ride in Skyrim were always male. So he found a mod for Skyrim that allowed mare, but then he didn't like the fact that the genitalia wasn't properly rendered. So he found a mod that further enhanced the resolution of the horse vagina.
Wow, it's good. That's as important as the polio vaccine. It's pretty good.
All right, I'm going to see if it'll actually pull. Oh, God damn it.
Just be better.
Enjoying all of this. This is hilarious to me. All right? But the reason why a lot of you believe this is because you love rumors. Rumors is not rooted in demonstrable or empirical evidence. This is what was said.
That was a good album, Fleetwood Mac.
I should probably get my Bible. Let me go get it real quick here. Let me get my Bible here real quick. What is that? Hebrews 4:15, I think. Hebrews 4:15, I think it was. KJV. Okay, here we go. So what you heard me say is that I pray away gay thoughts. Now, to the intellectually dishonest and to the people on here who hold to rumors and the people who never finished high school, the people who have GEDs, like most of the atheists on here who pretend they have college educations, you don't understand the difference between a temptation, all right, and a desire. And when I was in the geek room on 2 separate occasions, I tried to read the scripture and I was not allowed to read it. You want to know why? Because these people are not interested in education. Hebrews.
All right, just so I gave him the definition of what a temptation is, and let me see if I can pull it up here.
This is like the third time you said this. How are you tempted with something if you don't really want it? Like, you can't tempt someone with something that they're not interested in.
Right. He doesn't understand like that. There has to be an orientation first before you have that temptation.
Like if somebody tempted me or offered me gay sex, that's not tempting. I don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, some people are literally disgusted. Like, this is like I'd rather gnaw off my arm than have gay sex. Like, there's people like that, and they're not homophobic. They just are that unattracted.
Hebrews 4:15 says this: For we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin. And if you ask most of these people who've never read the Bible, that would include Matt Dillahunty, okay? None of you have no idea what this passage means. So I'm going to break it down for you, okay? When Satan whispers something into your ear, he is tempting you to sin. Do you understand that? The example that you can use is in Matthew chapter 4, when Jesus was in the wilderness. And he says, if you are the Son of God, then turn these stones into bread.
All right, I'm going to tempt all of you with shit pies. Who wants to eat a shit pie?
The will of God.
No, wait, is it actual
Satan
shit
also
or is it
whispered
An actual shit pie, a pie made of shit, feces.
And he would give him all the kingdoms of the world.
Am I a human or am I a dung beetle?
See, it's funny how you guys say you read the Bible, and then I start showing you that you don't know jack about it.
Would you be tempted
nothing
about
at all.
having cum on a cracker?
That's when you get your behinds handed to you in these debates. My advice to you is stop lying to other people saying you read the Bible.
Did they eat pineapple beforehand or afterhand?
If I said that I pray away desires, that's different. I said I pray away that I pray away gay thoughts, meaning Satan is putting those things in my head. It's odd that Christians understand this, but atheists don't.
Ted
I'm sorry.
completely
They
heterosexual.
do understand this.
Is this
Wait.
But Romans 1 comes to say
Hang on.
that they
Hang on.
that
What
they
if-
exchange the truth.
What if he means this? Okay, so back in the Christian days when I was a young lass, I was they were trying to convince a lot of us to go be missionaries. And the whole time in the pew I'm going, God, please don't make me a missionary. God, please don't. I don't want to be a missionary. And it was all because I was dreadfully scared of food. Like maybe it's that. It's like the preemptive God, please don't make me gay. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's a preemptive thing that he's talking about.
But you were afraid of what? Of food?
Yeah, I didn't want to go to a foreign country with crazy food. I wouldn't be able to adapt.
First world problems. So I take it as he's vicarious. He's I wonder what a guy's dick in my mouth would taste like, kind of stuff. Like he doesn't necessarily like seek that. Like he's not looking it up on Pornhub, but occasionally across Gman's mind will run, man, those two guys look very, very healthy. I wonder how I would feel between the both of them. That sort of thing.
Sort of like when I saw like Sam wrestling Asimo, and you're just like, wow, Sam's just really fit. And so like imagine like if like that was G-Man, and G-Man's just like, Sam is just like that kind of thing. Like he's just sitting there watching two guys wrestle, and then one day he gets a boner.
Yeah, I think something like that, right? That's just a temptation, right? He doesn't desire to have some other dude, ram him in the ass, but sometimes things pop up.
It's worth a try. Anyways, so is this a new video or that he's made? So he's still talking about this shit. He's still not over it.
No, he's not. I don't think he slept.
It just happened, like in G-Man time.
He's been messaging me at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
He mentioned this recently, like a week ago, about the exact same shit.
Yeah, but it was brought up again in the pre-trial.
And when he asked his buddies, not Vaughn, who's that one other dude I keep forgetting?
Veckel?
True. Yeah, those both are with Veckel and that
Spoken?
Dude, yeah. The one is in this chat always. They both agreed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's normal to have gay thoughts.
So speaking of Spoken, that dude was sucking off G-Man in Bruce's stream.
That's what he does best.
Yeah, that's all he's.
He was defending G-Man up, down, left, right, and center.
Yeah, he knows what'll happen if he doesn't, right? He knows he's seen what happens when you get on G-Man's bad side. But there's never really been much to Spoken. Like, you don't think about, what do you know about Spoken outside of him kissing G-Man's ass?
I know something about Spoken. So Spoken said that Sabella was Bruce's practice wife, and he was like he said that your wife was ugly too, Mrs. Drag. And then we saw Spoken's wife, and she looked like a fucking water buffalo. So I know something about Spoken.
You know what? Fair play. Yeah, we do know something. Have you actually seen that recent picture of him? I cropped out the kid, so it's just him.
I haven't seen the recent, but he's not a good-looking man.
He is not So if everybody's wondering what he looks like, there's a reason Spoken does not come on camera. He is not a good-looking guy. Goddamn. So there you go, folks. This is why he doesn't come on camera, folks. Glass houses, stones, that sort of thing. Just throwing it out there. Again, when you talk shit from behind a computer screen and you don't want to cut on your camera, there's usually a reason why. So I'm just letting everybody get a good look at that.
Before you say I can't criticize that someone's wife was criticizing people in the same matter that Spoken was, so she can get fucked.
Yeah. Oh no, because I stay away from that too until I saw her opening her mouth, and I'm like, look, I've seen your family at a cattle ranch down the road from me. Okay, you need to calm down, right? You are not a looker in any way, shape, or form. There's a reason you two found each other. It wasn't magic. There was both desperation on both sides.
There's a reason why I don't swing at Beckel's wife. She didn't do a damn thing. But Spoken's wife, ooh.
Hold on, people can't see it. 1 second.
I may or may not have Spoken help the rest of them last time. He didn't appreciate that.
Let's see. How can I? Actually, you know what? If I put it over here. There we go. All right. So now people should be able to see it now. Okay, I have it on my left screen. So now people can actually look at it. Yeah, not a good looking dude. Not a good looking dude at all. Just, I don't know what's going on with his facial hair. I don't Jesus. Look on the stream. I brought it. I dragged it over to my window so you can only see it on the stream. People on the inside can't see it. But actually, I posted an image of it. I think the other night. Yeah, I don't just.
There we go. Okay.
Oof.
He looks like if you mixed your brother who lives near me and Pret together.
That's just mean. Wait, there's two brothers that live near you, and they both got different daddies, so you got to be specific.
The one that doesn't work at the pizza place.
Okay, the fat brother. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm like that because Pret has a really skinny face.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, and he has like the mustache and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
But I'm like, if you overlaid that over your other brother's face, like that, I think that would make Spoken.
I think he chews on wood when he gets nervous. All right, so let me go back to this.
Truth for a lie, and they serve the creation rather than the creator. I can set you guys up by getting on here saying "bowling," and you knuckleheads would get on here and walk right into it. Like, honestly, ain't you guys tired of getting y'all behinds handed to you? Like, don't you guys get sick of that after a while? Don't you guys get tired of getting embarrassed by me on YouTube? Why do you think your boy Drag so mad? Why do you think your boy Drag is trying so hard
I'm upset.
to find anything on me?
Had trouble sleeping last night too.
I am literally the most boringest person you ever meet in your life. If you take a blood test from me, you are going to find water, vitamins, and minerals. That's it. I am that boring.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what to say about that one. I really don't even know what to say.
I don't even go nowhere. I'm boring.
If you took a blood test of me, you'd find hand sanitizer.
So keep hunting and looking and making stuff up. We're not surprised by this. The religious leaders of Jesus' day did the same thing to Jesus, where they made stuff up and then crucified him. And you atheists will say that you're better than them. No, you're not. You're doing the exact same things that they did. You did the exact same things.
Exact same thing.
You can participate in the reviews, Hawktie.
Review of what? I haven't been on the internet.
Now, I'm not
for
going to bring
3
my
days.
mother
Anything
into this
interesting
and talk
happen?
about how I was raised and all this other
Can you
stuff
hear
and whatnot.
what's going on right now?
I'm pretty sure my
I can.
childhood
I'm
was very
kidding.
different than a
I've been
lot of
paying attention.
y'all's.
Yes,
But all I know is this, is that
I was gonna say in the last 3 days.
those of you on the fence that are thinking about leaving atheism, just look at their behavior. Do you honestly want to be like that?
Long-term meltdown.
I mean, you obviously see these people ain't genuine. They're not sincere. They don't care about you. Why remain an atheist? Come to the truth of Christianity. Come to Jesus Christ. Why you still got time and why you still got hope. Because these losers are going to the lake of fire if they don't repent.
Is this live or recorded?
And there's no breakfast in hell.
Tell me something, atheist. How does it feel to know that you
Can we get a
can't
pause then?
deconvert me? Better yet, how does it feel to know that if you try me, I'll make you famous? I love using the wrestling quotes when I'm dealing with you guys. Because then some of you are going to be like, oh, he thinks this is the WWE. I had Matt Dillahunty going all the way to Australia talking about this. It was hilarious.
I have a comment if you want to pause.
You guys think all we do is read the Bible?
What was the rest? Not a wrestling term. What was it?
I'll make you famous.
Oh, geez, what a dummy. No, I just real quick on the point about you. They don't even care about you. This is another thing Gman's doing in his way of vilifying atheists, right? Like he really thinks that atheism is this like weird disease, probably demon caused, that makes it so that you turn evil and you don't care about people anymore. It's all part of his narrative. The thing that's weird about it, and again, it's just like all these guys, it's a pot calling the silverware black. Everything they accuse you of is things they're doing themselves, but not even things that you're doing. So the thing about caring about people, just take a look around it. Like whenever somebody's down about something, like Gus is in the hospital, or where the Christian guy that needed money and then Gman was skimming from it, like things like that. Gman does nothing to help these people. He doesn't donate. He'll do things like agree to do a fundraiser, not because he cares about Gus, for example, but because it's a chance to put his mug on camera again and get himself promoted, which he then immediately turned around and said that fundraiser was actually a scam. He openly accused Gus Belanger and Hannah, and I think what's her name from the UK, Annabelle, of conspiring to commit a fraud and actually committing this fraud where they lied about Gus being in a hospital and they collected money. So not only does Gman not care about Gus, but he cares about Gus in this very specific way. He hates Gus and he wants to see Gus suffer because Gus embarrasses him, right? So where other people then, I'm just sort of mentioning names of people that have been helped. Gman some time ago was having some back problems, and who was there to help him? Hannah, MP greatly. MP spent hours of his time just comforting Gman. Gman made a video where he's like, hey, if anybody knows anything about this, I'll open it for advice. I'll take it from anybody. So I knew what he was talking about. So I sent him an email to let him know that there was some exercises he could do to help with it. It was a drug. I thought this would really appeal to him. And nope, doesn't even reply to that. So all of the things that people, or like when Drew Pierce was driving around and gave out his location, Jade sent him an email saying, hey, you might want to be careful about this. How do people get repaid for their kindness? Like we care about people. We do nice things for Gus and for Jade and for Gman, and
Jade's a
Christian.
Christian.
We'll do good things for
Jade's a Christian, but
well, see, this is what I'm saying is that, well, it goes back to my earlier point about how it drives me nuts that people refer to this as, atheism versus Christianity, because it's not. It's these crazy anti-science nutters versus sensible people. The sensible people includes atheists and deists and Christians and
I agree.
Muslims, ex-Muslims, all those different people. But they really want to, as soon as you criticize G-Men, it's those atheists are attacking us Christians. People criticize G-Man for putting on his full name and phone number and face on blast, I think the term is. And he says, well, when you point that out, that's atheist attacking Christian. It doesn't matter if it's another Christian telling G-Man, I object to that specific behavior, right? It's atheist attacking Christians. He will always paint it that way because he can never take responsibility. But I just wanted to make the single point about this caring about people. Every time something's gone wrong in someone's life and other people have stepped up to help, it doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on, people try to help people. The same people, the same atheists and Christians are out there and others trying to help people. And it's the same jerks that are out there doing, like Gman is one of the most malicious people. I mean, he cares about people in this only way. They're on his mind. They just absorb his thoughts, and he puts his little pea brain into gear to think about the way that I can make their life miserable. Think about how many times that's been his thing. He's going to get Hana's, somebody did something that upset him, and therefore he's going to get Hana's family deported. It's just stuff like that. His brain just goes, well, what can I do to cause misery? That's all his brain does.
Well, thankfully for Hana, does not know how to ice.
Thankfully for Hana,
that was fun.
He doesn't know fuck all about what he's talking about.
Somebody put the Kelly files in the Tard Yard chat. So if anybody does want it, thank you, Evie Storm. Thank you, and it was a protein shake. Yeah, thank you, Evie, for all that.
Now, Hogtie, did you see G-Man's little pre-trial last night?
No, I'm not the details on what I caught up on. I watched. I mean, I saw the whole pretrial thing. I thought it was just it's hilarious because it's lame. It's lame-hilarious. It's just weird. Okay, G-Man's doing something, and I thought, well, I'm not going to watch it. I don't really care. And then I saw it was on the Geek Room. That I will watch. I will watch the Geek Room, watching G-Man's thing, and I laughed my ass off. It was so funny in so many moments. The Geek Room version of it.
When he had the two Christians come on to tell him, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, this isn't right. David Weiser, say what you will about him, he gave money to G. But yeah, David called him out.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Well,
say what you will about Bruce. Bruce called him out.
Yeah.
G-Man
well, of course,
like
G-Man was. Yeah, G-Man really hates Bruce. He. I don't know what he thinks about David Weiser, but he sure.
Brucifer or Bruce Shepard.
Brucifer.
I don't know why. Yeah. How can you hate Brucifer? He's really likable.
Yeah. Well, the trial thing, the whole pretrial thing, and I know the history behind it, the Triple R gang, whatever, I think it's something like sort of separate from the history. I think I'm not saying it's just wrong just for any reason. Like, there might be a way to do it that's kind of fun, but I was genuinely surprised at how seriously G-Man takes himself. Like, first off, he's like, he's going to be this amazing judge, and he wants to hold order in my courtroom. He wants to be this judge, but he doesn't know. He doesn't even know simple words like docket. He doesn't know what the word docket means.
He doesn't know that pretrial has a hyphen in it.
Yeah. Not too bright.
Well, that's your problem. Y'all believe a lie. Y'all believe lies. Sabella, you always talk about somebody being scared of you, yet when I did the pre-trials, you wouldn't come in the room. You wouldn't come in the room and actually try to defend yourself. You or your husband. No one's scared of you two. I'm not afraid of Granny. Excuse me, Sonny. Excuse me, Sonny. Do you know where I can find some booty? Excuse me, Sonny. Excuse me, Sonny.
Sabella's younger than G-Man.
No one's afraid of you, Sabella. Now, if you want me to go get your roller so you can go walk with your king. Hey, honey, could you find my teeth? Honey, could you find my teeth, honey? Hey, Bruce, where's my teeth?
The hell is he doing?
Get over here, man. I need my arthritis medication.
He's trying to make fun of Sabella. Evidently, Sabella's older than him, which I wasn't aware of.
Some rock and roll.
How much older is she than him?
Nobody.
I don't think she is older than him.
Sabella,
But I
please.
think she's in a
You're
chat.
right. I might be scared of something.
Let me
I
get
might be
this
scared of
straight.
the arthritis.
Sabella's my age.
Get the heck out of here. Nobody afraid of you and your husband.
He's
So,
making
did your
fun
husband
of
get a
her
haircut
for
yet?
being older
Like,
than
honestly,
him
you know.
by like teasing her in a tard way, like like that. Like that's
No, Jello, I'm in the same place as you. Like, I got to get my head around this.
Yeah, I'm really
I think
confused.
the thing he's going for is, I think he's going for the "where's my teeth" thing. He's making fun of Sabella because she doesn't have any teeth and wears dentures, which he finds extremely funny.
Yeah, Sabella's my age. I'm not sure where he got her age from. Yeah, that's.
I know Sabella. She's considerably younger than G-Man, to my knowledge, and as far as I know, has all of her teeth. So I don't know.
I think he I think you conflated the person with the teeth problems, me, G-Man. If you want to make fun of that, you make fun of me. Okay? I'm the hillbilly.
Why won't he make fun of Vaughn? Vaughn eats goat.
Because Vaughn is a brother in. Actually, hold on. Yeah, actually, we'll pick this up another time. Nate's live, and this is far more interesting with what he's got going on. I would have did I get everybody's super chats because I did walk away. I hadn't had anything to eat all day, and I just got done. Literally, just got done with a fucking exam.
You sacrifice for us.
I do. I sacrifice a lot of brain
cells. We must all make sacrifices. We're in this together.
Oh,
Please
okay.
super chat to Drag. The man needs food. Look at him. He's wasting away.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got all his cash chat super money things here. Now he can go get his cheddar biscuits.
I can't even get the lobster biscuits.
Thank God. Saved by the YouTubes.
He skips meals. He watches D-Roy videos at regular speed. It's all sacrifice.
Okay, one of those is true.
Better save those super chats when call CPS on you.
I'm about to fucking use some of these super chats to buy me a new goddamn chair.
Why is Gman standing up?
Should send me some steak. That's what you should do.
I should sing. You ran out of steak already?
No.
What do you mean sing you some steak?
I just don't want to cook it.
Okay, if you want me to cook you steak, you just got to bring it by my apartment, right? That's all you got. That's literally all you got to do.
But I want to stay safe and wait another week.
You're gonna wait another week for steak.
Yeah, but I don't want your family getting sick.
Jesus. Anyway,
Xavier, you put the steak in the trunk of the car. You go over to Drag's place. You pop the trunk. He takes it out. He cooks it. Puts it back in the trunk, and you go home.
Okay. So anyway, Nate's live. We got a new person. Leonard Jordan says, "Dragnot, I'm genuinely curious as to what would make you consistently find faults in G-Man's arguments. I'm just amazed that you have been so persistent over such a vast amount of time." So here's how I know that you've never actually watched me, right? The first interactions with me and G-Man were literally us in 6 to 8 hour hangouts discussing his argument. If you had watched me at least for probably 6 months, in any given time, you'd have heard me address them, right? At any point in time in the past. So I don't know who you are, but you clearly don't know who the fuck you talking to.
I'm like, I don't remember any of these conversations dragging.
None of you don't remember none of them.
No.
None, not one.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like what my ex-girlfriend would call being all up in the Kool-Aid and not knowing the flavor.
Right? Because he definitely, G-Man has not mentioned my subjective morality. I don't, like, literally today. So, again, like, that's how I can kind of tell who is just here running their mouth and who really doesn't know what's going on. G-Man literally said that today in this fucking stupid-ass rant about my subjective morality, which he still doesn't technically have right, but, I mean, I know where he got it from because we've talked about morality more than once on the internet. So, if G-Man was actually making an argument at some point in time, other than just grossly misrepresenting people, I would love to hear whatever the fuck it is. But, I mean, there's always going to be just random dick suckers saying shit. So, why is this? Okay. Okay, yeah, all right, we'll end this. All right, Kiefer, can you put Nate's live in the live stream? Other than that, anybody have anything else to say?
Penis.
It's okay.
Can you do the tiki tiki?
Tiki.
There we go.